joining us on 2K Sports. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
And, of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
The special part of MP's game is how spectacular he is under the brightest lights. When he faces high-caliber stars, he turns it up to another level. Fans have come to expect excellence from him against top talent, and I'd be shocked if he wasn't a shoo-in as a top all-star vote-getter.
Now Denver's starting five. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Blakeney in at the small forward.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot...
Oh, my God!
I can't believe he just did that!
Wow!
Setting up for that all the way.
Hey, that's the kind of thing you have to envision before you even try it.
That was sensational. And you gotta love seeing a guy having fun out there.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And credit Brown, that was a nice find. He's expanded his passing game.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Here's Hardaway. And that time also a missed shot. Denver has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Gordon finds MP from the arc. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Leonard. For 3, Hardaway. Pure from three-point range.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
Back to MP. For 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. 17 points for MP.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Leonard for 3. Nails it from 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He had 22 points, and he was dealing assists all around. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Gordon finds MP, puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Clippers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
So for the Clippers, Jones, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. Branham comes in for Hardaway, and Ellis is subbed in for Harden. And then for Denver, Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon. Strawther comes in for Brown, and Anthony subbed in for Murray. From behind the arc, Jones grabs the board. Clippers trail by 14. Leonard outside. Here's Ellis. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Very accurate shot from Keon Ellis. You can tell he's putting up plenty of those in practice.
Pass to Strawther. There's the 3, and he buries his first look.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Here's Branham, coming off a 12-point game. Launches a 3, and another 3 for Denver.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push. Bit early to pick up foul number 2. He's got to be on his best behavior now.
It's his first trip to the line.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Nurkic has checked in for Zubats, and it's Harden in for Branham. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. They trail by 18.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Back to MP. Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to MP. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3. Blakeney's got 28.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And so it's look for Denver. Nikola Jokic has checked in for Valanciunas, and MP is subbed in for Watson. Nurkic passes to Harden. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
On the court for the Nuggets, we've got Cameron Johnson. He's out there with MP. Nikola Jokic is out there with Murray. And it's Strother in at the 2.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Nice response from Ellis. Good touch from distance.
From deep, MP. And another 3 for Denver.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Leonard passes to Nurkic. Back to Leonard. 3-pointer. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
MP outside. Jacks up a 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
To the middle. Here's Jones. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Murray from outside. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Some changes for Los Angeles. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Nurkic. Bradley Beal comes in for Jones. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Ellis. And then for Denver, Aaron Gordon's checked in for Johnson. Brown comes in for Strother. And Anthony subbed in for Jamal Murray. Leonard. And the layup is good off the glass. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50%.
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Pass to Blakeney. On the wing, Brown. Anthony outside. Now here's MP. Leonard defending. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. That one falls. He's got 12.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Nuggets lead by 23. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Anthony with a bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Leonard. The shot that time not on target. Oh, great D that time from MP. And Gordon with the big finish.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. From downtown, and that's not gonna go. And so it's Denver with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. We'll be right back with you shortly.
The dunk contest and the three-point contest are the only things missing from my resume. Now I regret not doing them.
I would actually pay. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Denver Nuggets. Thanks as always.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about...
Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016, that was the top spot until Clay took it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaFleur. And again for three.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Clay Thompson, that is.
To the paint. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
He is an all-world dunker. Gordon with the monster jam.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Coach Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, B.A., you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
Pass to Leonard. For three, Hardaway, it's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his fourth assist in this one.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Blakeney can't hit.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Denver has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is finally bested. What a shooting display.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And looking at the small forward position, here are the most dangerous outside shooters who continue to do damage and give defenses fits. Here's Beal, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Shot by Leonard, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Denver moving it around. Jokic finds MP. This one for three. And again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And it's Beal with the ball for the Clippers. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Nikola Jokic. Cam Johnson comes in for Gordon. Strother's checked in for Brown. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Jamal Murray.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Beal. The 3. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Strother. From deep, MP. Offensive rebound. There's the triple. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
He takes it in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Outside Hardaway. Can they get it? Rebounded by Blakeney. Blakeney's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here they come with numbers in transition. And there's Leonard on the assist by Beal. 18 points for Kawhi Leonard. So it's Denver now. Valanciunas passes to MP. Here's Strother. Takes the 3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the dunk by Leonard.
A spectacular athlete. When Leonard drives to the rim, he's difficult to stop.
Back to MP. Pass to Anthony. Now here's MP. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. And another basket for Denver.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Leonard way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. And they're up an insane amount going. And we return to the action as the single game record for 3-pointers is being rewritten.
Give this man his flowers. He is putting on a game for the ages.
So
So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Now, let's head courtside to hear more about MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's what makes this game so important. When you come out and let everyone know what you're thinking, you have got to back it up. If he's put some pressure on himself, we'll see how he handles it.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Mack in at the 2 spot. For Denver, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And Jim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish, they trust one another, and when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. And stolen by MP. Jokic kicks to Blakeney. Here's Strother. He's defended by Hartenstein. And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Master Williams lets it go from deep. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-2 run here. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now, here's Holmgren. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Williams gets the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Thunder trailing by 15. 109 left in the first. And the shot is good.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Matt. Still scoreless. Nobody near Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Jokic passes to Blakeney. Strother, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Gordon. Fires the three. Matt grabs the miss. Pass to SGA. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Denver enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the... Some changes. Jokic comes in for Giannis Valanciunas, and MP subbed in for Peyton Watson. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mack comes in for Topic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. MP is out there with Cameron Johnson, and it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Clippers put on a show. He had 57 points. And what an offensive performance overall, turning in a new season high for him in points. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Nice work there, Hallie. Thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
The shot's good. And that's 12 points for MP.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Stolen by Brown. MP with it. Williams picks him up. And here's MP for three. The Thunder pull it in. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Murray outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Blakeney passes to Johnson. Puts up a deep three. Another miss by MP.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. Takes the three. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Alex Caruso. Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Holmgren gets the bucket.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Blakeney kicks to Gordon. Back to MP. Shoots the three. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
To the right side. Here's Strother. No good from the wing. Thunder trailing by 17.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Pass to Blakeney. Anthony right side. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
They're thinking about a shot.
Pleased to have you. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Thunder.
They've got to run shoot.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Well, this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch up.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Mack in at the shooting guard position. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back over to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage, and in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25-foot twos, I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
Matt, no luck.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Williams, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drops in the tray. SGA's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jokic inside. He's against Hartenstein, and that one's good. Jokic.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Mack, the pass to SGA. Back to Mack. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Williams for 3. That one, no good.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And here's MP for 3. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Let's see some of the numbers here for him. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Denver. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Mack. Pass to Caruso for the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. MP finds Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Strother. 6 on the shot clock. MP with the bounce pass. Johnson's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night. Denver leading by 21. Here's Jokic. Drops in the layup for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. MP is out there with Johnson. Then there's Christian Brown. Then there's Jonas. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And that's his second 3 of.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Around the middle part of the year, Clark, how much are these teams looking to the future?
Well, it's hard not to. I mean, it's human nature to kind of look ahead. Coaches and players that are leaders on their respective teams have to keep themselves and their teammates in the moment. And that's part of the coach's responsibility, I think.
and MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
And some would say, careful what you wish for, but he is undaunted, embracing the challenge and saying, I want all the smoke.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon and Valanciunas down low. Then it's Murray, then it's MP, and it's Strother in at the two-guard spot. And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
Oh, yeah, sounds like it's going to be a real page-turner, Allie. Blakeney's shot's good.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's MP, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
And so here is Chicago, following that last three-pointer by Denver. Outside White. Williams up top. Pass to Durant. Back to Williams. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well. Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now here's White. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. And Durant gets it to go.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
Denver has gone 3 of 3. Nice! Big finish! Man!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo! What a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes. He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
Denver leading by 4. Pass to Murray. Denver moving it around. Back to MP. The 3 again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
White, good.
And one thing I love about White's game, he scores on all 3 levels. He is not afraid at all to go inside.
Strother, no good. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. The kick to Durant. 3-pointer. Valanciunas with a rebound. Denver has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Pass to Blakeney. Launches it. Rebound by the Bulls. Victory eluded them last time in Denver when they faced the Nuggets.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game, and that one's good. Strother.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Durant. There's the triple. On target from range. Durant's got 10.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Back to MP. The 3. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
From the top of the key, the rebound by Murray.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Strother. Oh,
At the buzzer! Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow. I agree.
And so it's Denver, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Making a switch here. Durant's checked in, and then for Denver, MP is checked in for Holmes. Strawther comes in for Brown, and Murray subbed in for Anthony. Murray for three, cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Blakeney's got his fourth assist in this one. On the court right now for the Nuggets. They've got MP. Aiden Watson is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Murray, and it's Strawther in at the two.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
The Nuggets lead by 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He ended up with 37 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Yeah, nice shot by White. So confident from range.
Back to MP. Fires from deep. And another three for Denver.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments. And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Here's Smith. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Smith's gotten his third basket of the night. To the inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Durant, no good.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
And MP throws it down.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Grant, I think it's safe to say. So it's Denver going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More 2K action in just a moment.
Well, it's unfortunate they don't have Jokic out there, multifaceted, does everything for the team. He's won the MVP. How do you...
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Chicago Bulls. Thanks, as always, for watching.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Ellis out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Williams with the screen. Clock at 6. Mitchell misses.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Gordon outside. Denver moving it around. Pass to Strawther. The 3-ball. Knocks down the triple. Strawther's got 17 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now here's Durant for 3. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Out to the wing. Valanciunas passes to MP. Here's Strawther. Murray finds MP. Gordon on the wing. Back to MP. Pass to Strother. 4-3. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by MP. Gordon's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3 ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting 3s.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, B.A. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys, back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
White, the pass to Williams. There's the 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Anthony's checked in for Denver. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You take a look at White. He's racked up a nice share of votes, but there are still a few players ahead of him in the East.
Well, it's a loaded East this season. So many guys in the mix for a spot on the All-Star team. He's absolutely one of them.
We'll be sure to update you as we continue to get results. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Shot is good by Gordon.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Williams in the post. Valanciunas covering. Durant for 3. Gordon pulls it in. Denver leading by 15. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Chicago's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Williams. Back to White. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. White's got 7 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Blakeney. Banked it in off the glass.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Durant against MP. Here's Mitchell. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Mitchell's got his first 2 points.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Down low. And that one's good. Strother. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Inside. Here's Buzelis. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Durant for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Denver, a sizable 18-point. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight.
Checked in for Chicago. And then for Denver, Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Holmes. And MP is subbed in for Watson. On the court for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Blakeney in a at the three, the small forward.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Pass to Asenge, and he dunks it down.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Brown passes to MP. Outside Murray, now MP. Here's Johnson, takes the shot. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Johnson's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Valanciunas passes to MP. Denver moving it around. Brown finds MP. Back to Brown. And here's MP, guarded by Durant. Johnson for 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Okoro is checked in for Chicago. Terry comes in for White, and then for Denver, Watson comes in for Valanciunas. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Murray. Here's the Asenge, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
All right, let's find out the news on Jalen Smith. Allie, what do you have?
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. The ankle is very tender. They've wrapped it on ice to try and reduce the swelling, but very little weight can be put on it at this time. The current expectation is he will be able to make a full recovery in a short amount of time. And guys, I'm told he will be able to play if necessary.
Thanks as always, Allie. Appreciate the report.
Glad to hear it was not worse. I mean, you got to look on the bright side with these injury situations. Stay positive.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nuggets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA,